One day, you will wake up and realize half of your life is already gone, and the person you've been all along is the one who wasted it. That thought should scare you. You've been distracted, chasing things that didn't matter, getting angry at nonsense, waiting for tomorrow as if you had an endless supply of them. But you don't. The Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, faced death, betrayal, and war, and still managed to live with clarity and strength. They left us a map for how to face life without falling apart. In this video, I'll share 12 brutal lessons life teaches too late. The same lessons that forged unbreakable men and women throughout history. If you can learn them now, you will suffer less, waste less time, and stop being controlled by fear. Let's start with the hardest truth of all, the one that can set you free if you're brave enough to face it. You are owed nothing. 1. You are owed nothing. Epictetus said, "Don't hope that events will turn out the way you want. Welcome events in whichever way they happen." Life does not operate on fairness. The sooner we drop the idea that we deserve something just for existing, the freer we become. The world doesn't owe us success, love, or happiness. We must earn them, or learn to live without them. And when you stop expecting the universe to hand you anything, you stop being bitter about what it withholds. This is the first step toward true inner freedom. 2. Comfort is a slow death. Seneca warned that indulgence softens the soul. Our obsession with convenience, entertainment, and safety dulls our edge. The hardship isn't the enemy, it's the forge. If we don't deliberately choose discomfort, life will deliver it anyway, and we'll be too weak to endure it. So take the cold shower, make the hard decision, train when you're tired. Every moment of chosen hardship builds armor you will desperately need one day. 3. Most of your suffering is self-inflicted. Marcus Aurelius daily reminded himself, "If you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your judgment about it." How many hours do we lose ruminating, complaining, spinning up storms in our heads? Pain is inevitable, but misery is our choice. The next time anger or anxiety grabs you by the throat, pause. Ask, is this pain real, or is my mind creating it? Most of the time, the wound is imaginary. 4. Time is your most precious asset, and you are squandering it. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." We say yes to distractions. We scroll endlessly. We drown in trivial obligations. If death stood at the door, we would suddenly know what matters. Why wait for that moment? Choose what deserves your time and cut the rest away without hesitation. Every wasted hour is a debt you will never pay back, a piece of life you will never recover. 5. You will lose everything you love. This one hurts, but it's true. The people you care about, the things you cling to, even your own body, none of it is permanent. The Stoics practiced negative visualization. Imagine losing what you love, so that when loss comes, and it will, you is not shattered, but grateful for the time you had. This isn't morbid, it's training. When you kiss your child, your partner, even your pet, hold in your mind that it might be the last time. That is how we truly love. 6. Most people are prisoners of their emotions. Don't be one of them. Anger, envy, fear, these are chains we clasp onto our own wrists. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Freedom is not doing whatever we want. It's being unmoved by destructive passions, acting with reason instead of reaction. The next time rage rises in your throat, ask yourself if you are its master or its servant. Choose discipline over impulse, and you'll feel the chains start to break. 7. Life is not about you. Aurelius wrote, "What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bee." We are not the center of the universe. Your problems, your ambitions, your dramas, they are small. The wise person learns to act for the whole, not just the self. Service, sacrifice, contribution, these are not burdens. They are the path to meaning. When you lift others, you lift yourself out of the prison of ego. 8. You are far weaker than you think, and that's not an insult, it's a warning. Our character is untested until disaster strikes. We like to imagine we'd handle tragedy with grace. Most don't. That's why the Stoics trained for adversity in advance. Cold baths, simple food, voluntary discomfort, so that when the world collapsed, they didn't. The lesson is clear. Don't wait until life breaks you to discover you are fragile. Harden yourself now, before the storm comes. 9. You are far stronger than you think. This is the paradox. When pain does come, when fate does hit you with its hardest blows, you will endure more than you ever thought possible. Epictetus went from slave to philosopher. Aurelius bore plague, betrayal, and war. Strength is revealed under pressure, but only if you stay standing. Don't run from hardship, meet it head-on, and discover the hidden steel inside you. 10. Your reputation is smoke. Your character is stone. We waste energy trying to control what others think of us. But as Marcus said, it is not what they say about you that should trouble you, but what you say about yourself. Fame fades. Approval shifts. Build something no rumor can ruin. Integrity. In the end, you are the only witness to your life that matters. Act so that you can meet your own gaze without shame. 11. Most of your fears are lies. Fear magnifies the unknown until it paralyzes you. The Stoics knew that almost nothing is as bad as we imagine. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Stop negotiating with fear, step into it, and it shrinks. The moment you take action, fear loses its teeth. Every time you face it, you train yourself to be braver for the next fight. 12. Death is not the end to fear, it is the teacher of life. Everything you do makes sense only against the backdrop of mortality. To ignore death is to waste life. Memento Mori, remember you must die, was not meant to depress but to focus. The clock is running. What will you do with what's left? Live so that when death does come, it finds you at work, fully alive, leaving nothing unsaid, nothing undone. The point of these lessons is not despair. The point is liberation. When we strip away illusions about time, fairness, control, we see life as it really is. That clarity is power. It allows us to act with discipline, to endure with dignity, to live with urgency. We cannot change fate, but we can prepare for it. We can train our minds as a soldier trains for battle, not to eliminate fear, but to face it. Not to erase the pain, but to endure it. This is the Stoic way. So here's the challenge. Take one of these lessons and live it today. Don't just think about it, practice it. Wake up earlier, say no to something meaningless, endure discomfort without complaint, look for someone you love in the eye, and tell them what they mean to you. Small actions, repeated, forge a soul that is ready for anything. Because here's the truth. We do not rise to the level of our expectations. We fall to the level of our training. And life is the harshest trainer of all.